Alright, Gatos. Twitter is a common place of brain rot, and I have to say, I almost feel like rage bait. I get it. I get that Musk wanted us to have a quote unquote public square, virtual public square to have discussions. But I almost feel like it's a lot of hate is all that trends on that platform. I need to see more cuteness and more happiness on that platform. Um, so, but I saw something that popped off today. Um, and I think we've had this discussion before. I'm pretty sure this is just rage. But this guy got 2.1 million views, or sorry, 21.5 million views, because they made a small note about this man. And I bet you this was like a TikTok video that then Daily Loud made a clip of or something. I don't know. Man refusing to tip says servers shouldn't get 25% for doing their job. It used to be you used to give to a sip for gave exceptional service. He continues. When the last time you got exceptional service anywhere, it's just expected. You don't get 25% because you did your job. Dustin Anderson. I for, I have to preface this that I think a lot of people forgot what a tip was. The tip started in the Gilded Age, and it was to ensure promptness. As a Brit, I agree. Pay people a living wage. God damn it. Yes. Yes. All you UK gigachads that are in the chat right now, don't have to worry about this bullshit. This bullshit is exclusively an American problem. And I hate that it's starting to permeate other countries. This is like 90%, 90% weird people in America insane when it comes to tipping. Yes. Because, like, I saw a tip jar. I've gone international several times. Like, this cat's been to Montreal, I've been to Qatar, I've been to, I have been to England. Um, where else have I been? I've been to Kuwait. I've been to Kuwait, and I started seeing tip jars overseas. They were empty as fuck overseas, but it's starting to permeate other countries, and it's gross. Like, I agree with them. Like, just pay people a living wage, and this isn't a problem. I'm sure that this video is a re-upload. People in America insane when it comes to tipping. Yes. I'm wondering if this guy's video got him. Tippers are so dies of cringe. Thank you, Beppa, for the tip. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. I appreciate your biddy tip. I don't know. So we have to remember that tipping was to ensure promptness. So in the Gilded Age, you used to slip a hostess, somebody getting or somebody at the stable getting your horses and stuff. You used to slip them money up front and say, to ensure promptness. It was a bribe to basically cut the line. And why we adopted this in America as the standard of culture, and we moved it to the end of the transaction and not the beginning of the transaction, is beyond me. Matters. I will only tip in actual restaurants and to a professional service, but I tip generously. People should get compensated for doing their job, but not get side pay from customers. We have charity jars sometimes in the AU. See? I feel like the problem lies with us not getting living wages. And now we're trying to subsidize each other by giving each other a cut of our own wages, when really the majority of the money is in the top 1%, and more so the top 0.01%. Freaking Bezos can't even give me 70/30, and I have to beg for tips via Beppo and you guys to even start to work to get my 4090 built. Meanwhile, they are getting bonuses and huge stock options. It's insane. It's insane. Americans tipping is a spooky tale everywhere else. I could never pay something in USD and then get demand to pay extra. Now I did hear in India, you basically have to do a tip at the beginning to ensure promptness, to ensure that they'll actually do work. Like the worker shows up and they're expecting a tip to start the work. Like that's their culture. They still have the to ensure promptness. And then you're expected to tip after. Like you're expected to tip after. Which I think is insane. I think it's insane. Otherwise you'll fall to the end of the queue. I don't know. I feel like you humans need to wake up. Low, bribe me to work. That's what it is, basically. It's like to ensure promptness, bribe me to work so that I don't ignore you and put you as a priority and not less of a priority. And like, can you imagine like your AC's broken? It's like 100 and something degrees or like 37 C outside, and you're suffering. Like you'd want somebody to come to take care of you promptly, and I could see how that could be exploitative. I don't know. This popped off of the Twitter algorithm. We've had this conversation, I think, before. You humans need to wake up, and we streamers need to wake up. We need to steal the money from Bezos, and give it to us. Like we can't go around, giving each other pity and giving our own hard-earned wages to try to help each other survive in this insane inflation that is going on. Insane inflation that's going on. Sounded like a tall tale told to Americans to ensure to tip when asking somebody in India to work. Apparently, no. Like that's the culture. I have an Indian friend that confirmed it. Looking from the outside in, I feel like very similar about the U.S. healthcare. Oh God, don't get this cat started in U.S. healthcare. Don't get me started on it. It is such a shit show in America.